So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I flipped this $25 lawnmower and made $100 profit. First, we must inspect the lawnmower and figure out what the issue is. And in my case, the lawnmower is running at a high idle. So let's check the carburetor. Alright, so off goes the side cover. We're going to remove the filter and we're going to remove these 4 bolts that are holding on the manifold to get to the carburetor. So after bolts are removed, we're going to remove the manifold and we're going to get straight to the carburetor. As I was inspecting the carburetor, I noticed that this top piece was broken, and what this piece is, it's the throttle limiter, so it tells the lawnmower to run at a safe speed. So in this case, there's 2 options. I could either replace the whole carburetor entirely, or I could just replace this one piece. If you don't have this one piece, you would have to buy a whole new carburetor. So in order to change the carburetor, you must plug the fuel line to stop the gas from leaking. Alright, so now what you need to do is get the filter and the plastics, and you need to give them a good cleaning, and this is so the dirt and particles don't get inside the carburetor and mess up the engine. So what I'm using is soap and water. Okay, so the next step is to hop on Amazon and look for the correct carburetor part for your lawnmower. The way you can find this is looking at the lawnmower model number. After waiting 2 days of prime shipping, finally got the package. So what you need to do now is open up the package, make sure it's the correct part, make sure everything lines up, and we can move on to the next step. Okay, so here's the carburetor installed. What I highly recommend doing before you uninstall the old carburetor is recording the disassembly process of the old carburetor so you can figure out how to reinstall it. Alright, so after the carburetor has been installed, you could put the plastic housing back on. Make sure all the holes line up and this tube goes into the correct spot. Alright, so after the carburetor has been installed, you can turn it on to see how it sounds. So in the video, it might not sound like anything has changed, but I did notice an improvement in the lawnmower's performance. It stopped bogging down and high idling. Okay, so this is the next day. I was able to secure a client. I did tell him to come around 3 or 4. He did talk me down to 140, but that's fine. I'm still making $105 profit. Let me know what you guys think about this side hustle. It all depends on what kind of lawnmower you guys have. Different brands cost more money. So let me know what you guys think.